I understand it feels quite miserable having goals that you want very badly, that you know you're very well capable of achieving, but you just can't get yourself to do it. And you know it's your own fault because you're the one not taking action. But before you beat yourselves up, hear me out. The right action will give you the right result, but the right habit will give you the right results. The right thought will give you the right result, but the right mindset will give you the right results. And over time, it will be more consistent and more efficient, and you'll find it more effortless to do it. Let's say you watched one of my videos and realized that Instagram is bad for you. There is two approaches you can take. The first approach is you stop scrolling right away and you go do what you were supposed to do. And this works, yeah, but like how well and for how long, you can decide. But the next approach is where you uninstall the app. And how is this a habit and how is this a mindset? Let me explain. By uninstalling the app from your phone, you become the person who doesn't use Instagram. You have the mindset of a person that doesn't need to scroll mindlessly for entertainment. You become the person that doesn't need to be served with the dopamine. That's the mindset. The habit is of not using Instagram. Here, you just took the action of not using Instagram for a while. Now, what happens later on when you get a notification or when you get some time left and you just sit there and scroll because you want to entertain yourself? But here, you have already become the person who doesn't need that scrolling. You've already probably replaced your scrolling habits with good ones. You're probably meditating, you're going for a run, you're working out, you're reading books because now you don't scroll and you've replaced the habit with something better, and that will go a long way. Now think about this guy. He takes actions to go forward in life, and compare him with this guy who has habits. Now for him to make every step, he needs to take action, and each action he has to put energy into it. Each action he has to decide about it. And think about this person. He formed a habit. He formed a habit of actions which are automated for him. Think about it. Once you establish a habit, it becomes second nature. I woke up at 5 a.m. today. I did it yesterday. I've been doing it for a long time. For me, it would be better if I wake up at 5 than if I wake up late. Once you establish a habit, it just becomes second nature. You just do it regardless. For him who has made the habit, he doesn't have to put thought and decisive energy into making the action every day. So for him, over time, he becomes consistent and efficient on these actions. Whereas compared to this guy, he's always micromanaging, he's always wasting his decision energy and gets up decision fatigue. And throughout the day, he's just undecisive, is the word I'm gonna use. And for this guy, he's just like, I'm just gonna keep doing my habit every day, I'm making progress, and it doesn't really matter because I know the path that I'm destined to take because I've made the habits, and he just needs to improve the habits. Now, if it's a reading habit, for him it will be reading better books, reading for longer, or making his comprehension better. But for this guy, it will be, oh my god, I have to read 10 pages today. The next day it will be, oh my god, I have to read 10 pages today. That's the problem. But how does it tie to being ambitious and lazy? The thing is, they're both ambitious but lazy. One of them has to fight the laziness, the other one has a smart way to deal with it. The reason I decided to make this video is to convince people to take action regardless. Because through actions you make progress, but through habits you become successful. That's the difference, that's the differentiating factor. Now, of course, if you want to establish habits, the book, it will be Atomic Habits. Everyone has talked about it already, probably. You've already heard. And Mindset, I would recommend Mindsets by Carol S. Dweck. It talks about fixed mindset and growth mindset and like things like that. But the thing about mindsets is that whatever your goal is, whatever you want to do, honestly, the goals that you want to achieve, you're gonna have to get your mindset according to that. You probably want to look at the people who has succeeded in the niche, in the field that you want the success in, and you want to implement what they have done. Like they probably did something that you never really thought about, or like there have been tricks that they use and things like that. If you can get to learn those things, that will help you and that will get you a long way. I think that's pretty much it, bro. If you're ambitious but lazy, make sure you put systems in place that will help you take action regardless. Because the world doesn't care about your feelings, but about your actions. You can find more videos on the channel, and I'll just